Hello everyone, this is Skybreak and we're back at it. I guess first episode wasn't quite the top quality that I would have wanted. We had some lag spikes. We are quite low in the video quality, about actually low settings. Hopefully there's gonna be not that much lag. I would say I still feel it a bit, but oh well. I guess my rig is not as great as I would have wanted to support the game and I guess filmed at the same time. Nevertheless, because of the lag, I guess the quality of me presenting the game wasn't such great. So this is where we actually can heal. We're back up in the ship right now. The story of the game is pretty simple for those that didn't see the first episode. Plague is rampaging through Earth. We came to a new planet that apparently the fauna could be the key from this new planet, the key to getting a cure, and well, that's about it. I was last episode I wanted to see, I didn't know what the button for the quest log was. Apparently there's not necessarily one. You just need to go into the menu and you have the map, which is this is how much we've uncovered. We did a bit of gameplay off camera as well. So this is the quest. Basically what we need to do now is go back to the ship, or the ship that we've crashed with, and try to fix it. We'll see how that goes. This is basically the DNA we need to, uncover within on this planet. And as we uncover more DNA, and you do that by harvesting mostly plants until now. Probably some rocks will help with that as well, although there's like no real logic to it because rocks don't have DNA. But well, whatever. You will progress through this, and when you're gonna reach the bar, you're gonna be able to craft that thing. For instance, we would really want one of these. That will be a rune extractor. And why do we want that? Well, because this is over here, this icon. This is a rock formation with crystals, and well, we're gonna need that for, I guess, later production and so on and so forth. Including repairing this ship and probably progressing by making more modules within the ship that will do different stuff. So over here we have, well, we're still having lag, maybe even more than before, which is kind of weird. This is the map basically, which you can see, the interactive map, which you can see from within the ship. Over here we should be having like a landing pad. For a second there I thought those were like rocks or something. Quite the nice view even with low graphics. Well, I guess everything's more blurred out, but quite a nice graphics. And over there, because well, as you can see, the door is quite red. Well, there's nothing more. If you go through that, you go through space, so that wouldn't be that pleasant, even with this suit on me, I guess. This is where we heal, I think I said it before. This is where you come in when you enter the ship. This is the storage place. We have a few things. Yeah, we've started with a few things. We have a few things. You should keep a bit, I guess, a close, I don't know, count on your blaster bullets, but you can craft more. I'm going to show how you can do that in a sec. Took me a while to figure out that as well. This is where you can improve yourself. This is basically the RPG elements of the game, one of them. You need this kind of chips, and you can evolve within armor, blaster damage, endurance, blaster charge speed, and how much you can actually carry. I guess that's something. We have none of those so far, at least as far as I'm concerned. This is probably which is going to be like, I don't know, botanical garden or something. Apparently we can interact with all of these, but we can't really plant anything just yet. Probably we need a quest to open that option for us. And you also can have your own pet. This is a mech, how it's called, or a mecha. This is basically on the planet that the humans visited before. I kind of forgot why, probably for colonization or something like that. But the machines that were helping the humans sort of rioted and pretty much, I guess, drove everybody away from the planet. Now they're pretty much, I guess, the mechs are scattered around. You know, they can, I guess, rebuild themselves or something. Nevertheless, they are the mobs of the game. This is which you have to combat. They also, if you hack them, it's quite easy actually to hack them. You will be able to have one as your pet, an ally, and I must say my feline over here is quite nice. As you kill and go through more mechs, you're gonna get different scavenging parts, like fragments and so on and so forth. You can get some scrap from them as well. Sometimes they give it, sometimes they don't, so just keep that in mind. Before I go within the pet, let's see the inventory. Now this is our inventory. We have, like I said, a map and the quest system. Whatever. Now, item-wise, this is crafting. This is where the crafting is actually going to happen. Apparently, let's see. We have what? The blaster, this is, I think, a quick repair. This is a battery for the anion ionization beacons or whatever, and this is an extractor. Now, if you go back to the items, this is exactly the same thing. So, if you pick one of them, you're going to see what you need to actually craft it from what you practically have. This is probably most of the items you're going to use within the world to craft, as far as I can tell at least. And we really want an extractor, but we don't have neither a mechanical piece, neither a power cell, unfortunately. Okay, let me see. Why do we need an extractor? I don't know if I actually said this before. This over here, this is the icon for a rock formation which has crystals in them, and we're gonna need crystals. So right now we have only like 17 blaster bullets. We're gonna want more, and in one batch you're gonna get like 15. So let's build. There we go. That's 1, 2, 3 stacks already. We have like 62 bullets right now. We're ready to go, and we can actually build even more. The scraps, I didn't really quite find a use for them until now, because, well, none of the things I can craft use scrap. Probably can use them for ship parts or whatever. Now let's go into the mecha, the pet we have so far. So over here I already upgraded like once. It has a tad more life. It had 13 I think and 2 shield bars. Now it has 40 life and the same shield bars. So this is going to give increased HP. This is going to give increased damage. This is going to give some range damage of sorts. I don't really quite get this one. Didn't see it in action either, so I guess we're going to see what's what. And over here we can give it like another shield bar, which is quite awesome. When you get attacked, or I guess the mechs are getting attacked, first the shield is going to be depleted, and then you're going to get damaged from the HP, or you're going to give damage to the HP. What you need to keep in mind is while you're out there, because the planet is riddled with crazy storms, at the different level of the storm, which are over here. So the first level doesn't really quite count. You're gonna have every options available, just as this is not fully charged as well. When you get to the second charge, as far as I saw so far, well, when it's almost at the top at least, your map's not gonna work anymore. You're gonna have to require to get your bearings by memory mostly, or by eyesight I suppose. And also the shield of the mechs, and your own if you have any, apparently you don't, it's going to be depleted. Although it's not depleted, it's there, but it's not going to function anymore. And as it's going to progress to the third level, which if it goes haywire, I guess most of the shields are going to be down. You're gonna if you're gonna fight one, you're gonna fight directly with your with their HP basically. Quite an interesting aspect, so some downsides, some good sides to it, and so on and so far. Now, fragments. This you get by just hunting mechs. I farmed them a bit. It was quite nice, actually. I used my pet, I used my gun, I used both of them, doesn't quite matter. I'm kind of inclined to go for shield, but it uses 26 of them, while if I'm going to increase its life for the second level, it's going to use only 8. And for damage, only 2 so far, because, well, right like the first level. To be honest, I'm gonna go with another shield. Let's level it up. Here we go. So now my mecha, as you can see, has I'm gonna call it a mech. It's quite easier than mecha or whatever they're called in the game. Like 3 shields, and I'm gonna go for damage next. There we go. Have increased damage inflicted by the mecha, damage 7. Okay. Next level is gonna be 9, and we have the required fragment, so I'm gonna go for it. Unfortunately, not so much for the second or the third level, I guess. We could increase its life. We have enough, but I'm kind of inclined to go for this because I have like no clue what that one is. So let's see. First is like 2. We still have for the second level. Let's go. Maybe I should have invested more in, in life and HP, but we're gonna go like this for now. We're gonna see how it goes. Within a range of 30, so inflicts damage within a range of 30 meters. So I think what this is actually is just range for it to see and attack. Actually, it says cast chance. Inflicts damage within range. I guess maybe it's just an AoE. Then who knows? I guess we're gonna see. Overall, we're gonna try to level up everything if we can. So we're gonna go out, maybe get some more fragments. We'll go for the quest first. We still have some lag, unfortunately. We are on low settings. I don't know if we can get any lower than this. To be honest, at medium, it seemed to me like it was going much smoother than this. And this is in the ship. I do wonder how it's going to move outside. If it is bad, well... I guess this is not going to be a series. This game is going to be quite short. Well, there we go. Have some plants to pick up. Let me show you what the plants actually give. Besides the... I get the resource that we're going to get from them. This gives mucus. As you can see, it's filled with mucus. And that gives... Oh my god. Apparently the game is going to be quite hard to play and film it. When I'm not filming it, it runs with high specs quite easily. And that's going to give a plant. But if you're going to go into the quest and look at this, we have like 27.43% already uncovered from the helix, double helix of the DNA. So if I'm going to go here and get some, as you can see, it says I'm going to have a plus 0.13. If I'm going to go back over here, I'm going to have a small increase, and so on and so forth. You can farm the same plants over and over again, and overall you're gonna increase this, or you can get new plants and new stuff, as you can see down below, and you will get bigger boosts at a certain level, I guess. You're not gonna fill that DNA in one island, so don't expect that much, I guess. Okay, whatever. So when you go into bushes, as you can see, there's an eye that closes. That means you're hidden. And sometimes there's like small round sort of, I would call it a shield, I guess, but it's not a shield. Next to the pointer, it appears something. I guess that's the easiest way to say it, something. And it's directed to the way where the enemy is actually positioned and quite possibly able to see you and attack you, of course. The mechs on the first island are quite friendly, but they will attack you if you are getting too close. They will feel threatened, sorta, you know, and they will attack. So keep that in mind as well. They can be in this range, like right next to the ship, or to, I guess, where is it? This is our ship. Yeah, the leg is quite nasty. Or to this structure, whatever that is. That's like a landing pad of sorts. I really hope you guys have a decent quality for the video. Can't really quite see until actually this ends. There's another oh, this one. Oh, great, we have plants. The plants are kind of harder to get than the mucus itself. We have some scraps on us. Let's see how are we going to be able to track to the ship and maybe rebuild it. I'm afraid I won't be able to fix the spaceship. Oh. You'll take my things and find another way to reach the other island. Okay, quest. Open your storage chest to get your items. Your code is 1670. Okay, not that button. This thing, we found it like first episode, we had like no clue. Really? How do you change this then? Okay, there we go. It was, I think... I kind of forgot the last number. Oh, I guess that was it. Find a way to reach the other island. The drone can help you explore. Well, what did we get from this one? Because it's sort of empty. Ain't it? Can't really quite say we got anything from it. Yeah, we've explored a lot already, so exploration-wise we're not all that interested. Okay. I think something saw me, or I'm next to the little bush, and that's why it was showing that icon. We'll see a mech quite soon, I'm pretty sure of it, because there usually there's one near this ionizing antenna or cannon or whatever you want to call it. There it is. And there was one somewhere around here, because I have seen the icon. I have a small problem. Where's my feline? Is this my feline? Usually it has its name on it. Oh, we can interact with it over here as well. Apparently not so much. Let's attack this one. Oh, there we go. We're already under attack by another feline which spotted us. stunned it and killed it even before my pet can get to it. There you go. That's one fragment. That's the second fragment. And if you if you go near, you sometimes can actually even get scraps. And my pet pretty much defended me from another one, and we got some scraps as well. I'm kind of filled up. My inventory is kind of overflowing, I suppose. We should have left some stuff back home so we could explore more. Otherwise we're going to go over in chamber. We're not going to be able to take stuff from within the world. So what we can do quite fast is get some more things. There we go. And then just, I suppose, go back, give the things, I guess, set the things within our inventory. There we go, some more mucus, because we like mucus apparently, for some odd reason. I don't even know what to do with the settings. I don't think there's like any lower settings. Let's go a bit over here, over the options. So global settings low. Yeah, we're gonna go on medium. Medium should be, I guess, worst, right? And then maybe not. I'm gonna swear. I swear to you guys, medium seems to go much smoother than low. So inventory is full. There we go. I told you about it. So we're gonna have to go back to the ship now. This thing that's getting depleted, that's your basic stamina charge or something along those lines. What it means is that, well, that's how much you can run, so sprint. There we go. I can't really have a cursor right now, but if you're looking at my feline on the left side of the screen, one of the bars from its shield, it's gray, not white. That means it's there, it's filled, but it's not working. And if you look next to the minimap, you're gonna see that the second bar on the storm meter, it's getting filled up. Now if you're gonna use one of these, which is an ionizer, well, I guess it's just called ionizer. I call them ionizer antennas, but I guess it's ionizer, and you use it, the storm gets, I guess, lower in power. You can save at them as well. In time, it's quite possible, like on other planets, not planets, islands. The map itself, the world, it's riddled with islands. I see another mech. I kind of want to go for it and then go back home. In case we can get the stuff, at least we're gonna get the fragments. Now, if you're gonna keep aiming at something, you're gonna charge up your weapon. That's gonna give a bit of a stun. It's not necessarily going to deplete the second shield of a mech, so keep that in mind. There we go. Oh, we can't get the scrap anymore. That's kind of bad, though. Scrap's not something you want to leave behind, apparently. But in the beginning, when I actually started playing the game, I understood that if you're going to overcharge again and shoot the mech, you're going to refill its shield. I don't quite know if that's how it works. It's quite possible it was just my bad reading or something. But nevertheless, you kind of get the gist of things and the mechanics. There's going to be a lot of type of mechs, at least 4 of them, and I'm going to show you why. So where's my feline? Let me show you why, basically, first. Here we go. Now this is one spot, and we'll have like 3 more. They're damaged. We're going to need crystals to repair them. And we don't have any crystals as far as I can know, at least. Yeah, we don't have any. So, if you have crystals, you're going to repair them. Probably going to be able to have like 4 more pets. Now, hacking. I can't really show it to you because I already hacked this type, and you can hack again the same type when you already have like 1 pet of that type, if you understand what I'm saying. So you're gonna have to see that, I guess, in other videos. Basically, the game has a bit of a puzzle. About 6 circles. They can move forward or backwards depending on what click of the mouse you use. And it's like a small little puzzle. You begin from one spot, you need to connect the center to that spot by moving the circles and, I guess, aligning the lines within those circles. It's quite easy, actually, at least in the beginning. It's quite possible later on the puzzles will go a tad harder, or maybe even harder, or who knows, or more difficult. Maybe some circles are going to move different random circles. We're going to move at the same time, you know, not individually, and that's going to make things harder. Who knows? I guess we're going to see as we're going to try to play along, hopefully without any lags, because if we're going to have lags, this series is pretty much doomed. Now I have 8 fragments. We could use it for one more piece of health, so basically more 10 health, as you can see, or armor, whatever you call it. I would have liked to go for damage, but we need more cores for that. This is 14 more and 32 more. That's pretty much yeah. Let's go for we're gonna go for life. There we go. It's 50 life right now. So our small little pet over here, our feline one. You can't really change name apparently. I don't really know how, if that's actually a possibility. So our feline is getting quite stronger about now. Unfortunately, we have none of these fragments to evolve. Oh, chips available. Apparently, I had some chips within that crate of mine, because right now I can evolve something. I would go for damage, to be honest, or maybe to all more stuff. Guess we can go with both of them. So endurance, increase your endurance. You can run for 9 seconds before running out of breath. That's quite good, but I'd go for more. The plaster thingy, yeah, I didn't shoot it until now that much, so I would need to recharge it, so I don't know if that's actually something I want right now. Increase your maximal health. This would be quite good in case we're getting attacked on the next islands like really bad. But I'll go for more damage, to be honest. So let's level up this thing. If I want to level up this again, level up to, do I need like 2 chips? Yeah, so each level, depending on the level, so first level, second, third, so on and so forth, probably needs exactly the same chips as the number of that level. I would go for this, so we can actually haul more stuff and have more ammo and everything else. Right now, I'm gonna also build a bit, because why not, right? I still don't have the stuff for this one. Here we go. You can still go for more ammo. 99 should be more than enough. We're gonna keep at that. I guess I should craft one of these, just so I would have one. Then again, if I have the plants and the mucus, I can do it on spot, so it will not enchamber me with one more thing. That's nice thing to, I guess, that you can do it like on the spot. You don't need the workbench to craft them. Health ammo gives mechs a lot of life. Yeah, well, I'm gonna move it into the chest, because until now we didn't really quite need it. I have a lot of mucus seeds. I'm gonna move them all. Moving things is quite easily, actually. It's not a big of a deal. When you can do it like this, and you can move 10 units, or just click the small arrow. I'm gonna move like only smaller units. I'm gonna try to move everything, the scrap, back into the chest pile. I'm gonna keep the mucus, I guess. Then again, well, I guess I can give like 1 mucus. So I have a nice round number over here. And with these I can craft more blaster ammo. Right now, I guess I could take all. Well, take as much as I need. There we go, 135. I'm gonna leave the rest. Yeah, I did a boo-boo, didn't I? I'm gonna have to move everything back. Well, then again, you're gonna see how things are actually working. So I have plant seeds, but only 1. But I have like 6 mucus seeds. Wow, a lot of scrap. Let's move it all. We're not gonna keep any on us. And let's move like how many to place? Let's go with 20 plants. Well, that was mucus actually. And let's move 6 of these. We're gonna keep just enough to make like 50 more bullets in case we run out or something. To be honest, I should put probably everything in and just get from the world. There we go. So be careful when you go into that. Over here we already went. This way we went as well. So there's nothing much more to do within the ship itself. Let's see the quest again. Find a way to reach the other island. That's quite easy actually. The drone can help explore. Well, I don't know if it's actually easy or not. I have like island info. Now this I don't really quite get. Do you have to find all of these within the world? or all of these you're gonna find within this island. I guess we're gonna have to see. So exploring would be the name of the game. We didn't do that much, just kind of showed you the combat and the picking and what it's actually going to give. I do want to see something else before we go on. So we're about almost at 30% of the helix. Quite close to this one, whatever that is. Fortunately, when you look at the map, at the helix, the things you can actually build at that point, as they're open, you can't really quite see what they are. You kind of need to know them. Then again, you just go within the building area of the game, and you can see there all you need. Actually, all the items you can craft at that set point. But let's see the map. The easiest and closest way would be through here. I can't get that extractor yet, so we're not going to be able to get the crystals that I would have wanted. I guess we're not just there yet. I'm pretty sure, at least to a certain extent, that you can't really have two types of mechs at the same time. Well, not on you, like back at base. So even if we would have had the crystal, we repair the pad or the mechs, we most likely wouldn't have been able to get like another feline. That what you saw near me was my feline teleporting. It does that now and then. Wow, this is the first time I'm seeing that. I have no real clue what that is. As I've been told, there are only mechs on this. Let's try to hack it. We're gonna see hacking apparently. So we changed the weapon type, and you cannot hack more than one mech. Okay, that's sort of weird, I suppose. Well, not weird, but unfortunate. This was a flying mech. Quite nice. Kind of slow, but quite nice. I must say, I wasn't really expecting to see a flying mech on the first island. Don't really quite know where to go. I guess we can go for the plants. Oh, there we go. We have like another mech over here. And I think there's one behind as well. That was a lag. No, it was just this one. There's one fragment on the ground. Let's see for scrap. Yeah, we can take scrap. This was the plant that gave us, let me show you. Well, this thing. But apparently it does not replenish, so it's one of a kind that you can get like only one time. I think this is an open chest. Since I've been through here already, let's get some more mucus because we can. Going to increase our helix anyways. Why not? Maybe you can find some more of these flying things. I don't know how you can leave your pet behind so you can hack like another one. That's something to be learned. Apparently that's how it works. That's how I'm figuring things out. I see one of those ionizers, or aren't we in the right spot? And I'm looking at the time and oh, we're going back basically. We are really into this. We're gonna have to call it a day for now. We're probably gonna explore the planet, the rest of the planet off camera, you know. Okay. Here we go. One core and scrap. Not much. They usually get like two fragments, not a core. And I think I see another mech right over there. Yeah, it's a mech, alright. Apparently the storm's upon us as well. Wow, my feline teleported directly to it. I think that's the range thing that I didn't quite know what it was actually doing. It happened that my pet pushed me right in the face of the creature I was attacking. Was quite annoying actually, but it did happen. I didn't know what was happening. I thought I did something, apparently no. So this collision with your pet, keep that in mind. It can stop you from going within small, or I guess not small, but cramped spaces, I would say. This is another one. Let's get this one as well. The storm's getting on us quite hard actually. don't get your pet killed. There we go, this one does not give scrap apparently. Some plants nearby, and so on and so forth. Okay, so with that being said, if you enjoyed the clip, give it a big like. If you want to see more, subscribe, and I guess I'm going to see you guys and gals around.